Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, and even a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, I do hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And as always, if you're already subscribed, thanks again so much for being here and welcome back. I do look a little bit different today. I am rocking my inner flower child with my center part, showing off my gray hair, and trying to distract you a little bit from the fact that I do have kind of a puffy cheek here on this side because I had some unexpected oral surgery earlier this week, but hopefully I can talk around the stitches and share this awesome box with you today. Today it is one of the favorites here on the channel, and that is Hygge Box. I usually get their deluxe box, although I have done their standard box before. Their standard box actually just went up to $29 plus $10 in shipping, and their deluxe box, they just rounded off to $40 plus $12 in shipping, so it is kind of a pricey monthly subscription, but you always have to get on the wait list because they almost always sell out. I will leave a link for you guys in the description box below if you're interested in getting on that wait list and checking it out. I think their February box might already be sold out, but you can definitely get on the list for March. So let's go ahead and get into this Hygge Box. Now, if you don't know what hygge is, it is the Danish concept of coziness, of warmth, and they do a pretty good job. They always include an edible indulgence, sometimes a couple, which of course you guys know I love, as well as an element of light. So we get a lot of like fun fairy lights, we get beautiful candles, and it's usually a really, really nice collection. I'm always really interested to see how they kind of evoke the idea of hygge in the spring and summer months, but the winter and fall months are definitely all hygge vibes anyway, so they usually knock it out of the park. So we're gonna get in there and see. So this is the January box. They always have like a nice little square note card, which is cute. This one is very modern looking. It just says Happy New Year. And then on the back, they give us a little message, kind of tell us what the theme is, and then they outline all of the items. They don't do the retail prices, but for the most part, I usually do feel like I am getting my money's worth, even with that expensive shipping. And then the deluxe box usually has one or two extra items that the standard box does not. So I'm just going to prop it up in front of me and tell you a little bit about it. It says, be kind to yourself. That's kind of the theme, the header for it. Starting the year with cheery optimism is a fine way to begin and worth celebrating with your tribe, or even by taking an afternoon nap. Making plans and setting goals is a January tradition, but there are other rituals you can weave into your everyday life. Cozy up with wonderful winter reads to find lasting fulfillment. Binge watch your favorite show while indulging in healthy snacks. Drop everything for some outdoor fun on a snowy day, or relax with a hot, steaming shower. A contented new year begins with embracing hygge. Absolutely. I'm so glad to see some sunshine. We're so spoiled here in San Diego, and we've had a couple of like rainy days. So now that the sun is back out, I've got my bright sunflowers. I'm ready to kind of experience hygge, but with some warmer weather. So let's go ahead and get into it. They have changed up their tissue paper once again. They do that a lot, probably like once a quarter. This one's kind of cute. It's got like some elements of light, like a candle and a fireplace, and some like cozy socks, and then it's got like a circle with a line going through your mobile phone, because taking those digital detoxes is definitely part of self-care and hygge, to kind of get out of that space and into a more like communing with nature and your family kind of space. So inside you can just see they always have like the brown paper shred, and it looks like I see some of the edible indulgences right on top. So let me go ahead and dive in and show you. The first thing is, looks like some granola, and I'm just gonna like kind of wipe it off so you can see. This is from the Granola Lab. It's Activation Energy. Ooh, it's coffee, chocolate, and hazelnut granola. So that is great. I love granola on yogurt, and this flavor sounds like something my husband will like as well. He doesn't like granola that also has dried fruit in it. I'm kind of like equal opportunity when it comes to granola because I think it's just such a sweet treat. It's not always like the most healthy snack, but it is always so delicious. Probably won't be able to indulge in this for a couple more days. Can't do any crunchy stuff quite yet, but I will definitely have it on hand and dive in as soon as possible. So there is that. Let's see what it says about this guy. It says Activation Energy is a robust mix of coffee, dark chocolate, and hazelnuts that packs a tasty punch. Try it as an afternoon pick-me-up or as a dessert sprinkled on top of ice cream. That's a good idea. Activation Energy is made with organic dark chocolate and uber sustainable coffee beans, kosher, preservative-free, dairy-free, and GMO-free. All great things to hear for sure. All right, so the next thing, looks like we've got a lot of items in this box this time. Now, we actually have received one of these before. It might have actually been in the January box last year. I think I've actually been getting Hygge Box now for a full year. And this is by Jacqueline Whitney and Thompson Ferrier, New York. So this is a car freshener, air freshener. And it's really cute because this one actually has a different saying on it than the one I have in my car right now, which actually you can still smell a little bit. That one was more about gratitude. This one says, "Your heart carries grace, so let grace carry you." What a nice sentiment. And then on the other side, it just says, "Be gentle." And I always just thought it was kind of nice to have this, yes, dangling on my rear view mirror to remind me of those things. But also I felt like when people like walked by my car, it was like big enough or simple enough that they could get that message as well. So I'm not going to open it up yet because I haven't been driving my car a ton, honestly, and I want to keep the freshness as long as possible. But let's see if we can find out what the scent is. It says, "A Thompson Ferrier and Jacqueline Whitney collaboration created a line of mobile fragrances that speak to the heart. The enclosed mobile fragrance serves as a kind reminder to be gentle with yourself. Your heart carries grace. Be gentle." The proceeds are donated to Write Love on Her Arms, an organization that supports mental health and helps people get the mental health support they deserve. So I like that. So far, two good items, not super high values on these, but definitely nice things to have. Kind of like goes along with that fresh start idea. So this is something from Noosh, and we've gotten stuff from them before. I think it was like a pineapple mango cake, maybe in a summer box from Hygge Box. But this is a double chocolate chip cookie, and it does say that it is keto safe. I know a lot of people are doing the keto diet these days, so it is nice to be able to have an edible indulgence that fits with that. I don't have any dietary restrictions right now except for things that are not crunchy. So let's see what it says about this. A small indulgence to keep you satisfied and nourished. Noosh's double chocolate chip cookie is very dark, it's very deep, and it's the kind of cookie that will make your chocolate dreams come true. That's kind of a, well, that's a big promise there, but hopefully. All right, let's see what else we've got. We have got a set of 7 sharpened pencils. Well, that's nice that they're already sharpened in case you don't have a pencil sharpener. I don't feel like people use pencils a lot, and if they do, I feel like we still use those like clicker pencils because they're just, you don't have to have a sharpener on hand. These are cute though. I mean, they say, "Let go of that blank. Namaste all day. Best day ever. Be a nice human. Good vibes only. Kind people are my kind of people. And happy is the new black." So nice, simple pencils. I honestly just don't use pencils that much, so I'll probably pass these on to someone. I have a nice box of all kinds of fun stationery items. So again, a kind of cute item. Definitely kind of a Hygge vibe, like kind of old school throwback, but not necessarily a super high value. Let's see if I can find this. Now this is only in the deluxe box. It says journal entries, masterpiece sketches, grocery lists. There's a pencil in the Good Vibes pencil set pack that fits whatever mood you're currently vibing. They come pre-sharpened so you can start using them the second you open the box. But if you're very prolific and you have a lot to say, then you're going to need to get that sharpener. All right, let's see what else we have got. Here is our element of light, which you know I love. I'll have to say though that most of the candles that come in Hygge Box are pretty small and they're pretty simple. They're usually just like in a tin or a glass jar, and I kind of wish that we would get some like nice Hygge like candle receptacles from this box, things that we could hold on to and use. So this is from Hygge House, which is kind of their in-house brand as far as I can tell. It is a soy candle and the scent is plum, black cherry, citrus, amber, freesia, and vanilla. That sounds like a great combination. It's kind of a like shorter little jar this time. So let's give it a sniff. Ooh, this is nice. I can definitely smell the freesia and the cherry and the citrus and maybe the plum. So I kind of like that move towards like a fruitier, fresher scent. It's kind of like the beginning of spring sort of emerging in this candle, but this is like a great size for like the bathroom, and I usually like keep a candle burning in the bathroom all day, and it just sort of like wafts through the house, and it is awesome. So let's see what it says about this candle, if I can find it. It says, "Wrap yourself in comfort. This scent has a cozy warmth that's always inviting. Citrus and a hint of black cherry enhance the dark plum heart of this fragrance. Amber, sugar, and vanilla-based notes reinforce the sweetness of this scent, while musk and freesia add a light, earthy dimension." I honestly don't smell a lot of the vanilla, which is great because I usually don't really like vanilla candles like by themselves. I like them when that scent is like mixed with something else, but I'm definitely getting the like plum. It's really, really nice. So that is a good candle fragrance. Again, not necessarily seeing like, they don't really have like a hero item in this box. And every once in a while, I kind of wish they would, just it would be like fun instead of just getting a bunch of like little things. All right, so the next thing I'm seeing, and we got another like edible or consumable item. This is by Brew. It looks like apple cider vinegar mood balancing tonics, and we got 3 of them. So let me just spin them so you can see them. It says we've got one that is called Uplift, which is in the flavor of strawberry, one that is Calm, which is in the flavor of pear, and one that is Sleep, which is in the flavor of blueberry. So you guys know apple cider vinegar is really good for you and for a lot of different things. It says on the back, I started making plant-based superfood tonics in my kitchen as a way to maintain a balanced lifestyle, especially with 2 teenagers. Little did I know it would become my life's passion. These Brew tonics are full strength. Every bottle is packed with vitamin-rich whole foods, celery, cucumber, spinach, ginger, lemons, oranges, aimed to support a strong constitution. Each blend is then uniquely boosted with a potent herbal ambrosia intended to provide a sense of harmony. Take at least a tablespoon a day straight or in your favorite beverage to center yourself from the inside out to your health. So it looks like each of these will last for a few days. You kind of don't necessarily take the whole thing as a shot because it's probably a lot of apple cider vinegar. So you can always just put this in your smoothie or what have you, or even just in a big glass of water. You can do that, and that's why it's nice that they are flavored as something. So let's see what it says about this. In addition, it says Brew's Triple Crown Sampler Box is an assortment of soothing and mood balancing tonics for your wellness warrior. Sleep encourages restfulness and supports a strong constitution. Calm cools down your system. Uplift elevates a compromised spirit and calms the mind. Crafted in Portland, Oregon with all natural ingredients. So definitely kind of like got that like earthy vibe to it. So I'm okay with that. I'll have to get back to you on if I use them and how I feel. This next little item is a little item, but one that I'm thrilled to get. Probably so far my favorite item in the box this time. It is a Eucalyptus shower steamer by Lizush, and we have actually gotten this, I've gotten this shower steamer brand in another box, and I can't think of which one, but it's a nice like square block. They're really pretty when you unwrap them, like they are like color blocked, like the top is like blue and the bottom is like orange. I'll probably take some photos for you guys over on Instagram before I like hit the showers one of these days. So let's see what it says. It says your shower is a refuge. That is so true. You go there to think, to chill, to ready yourself for whatever comes next, and it works. So how about an aromatherapy power assist? Place a eucalyptus steamer in your shower and open your pores to a real reset. Enjoy your well-deserved relaxation time with the best nature can offer, handmade with all natural vegan ingredients. So just one little dose, but this is probably big enough to last a couple of showers, especially if you share a home with someone. You can kind of like go in rotation and both people will get to enjoy the shower steamer. I'm really excited. I love the eucalyptus scent. It just really clears my sinuses, gives me those spa vibes, makes me feel really, really relaxed. I think it's a great way to start your day if you're a morning shower person or if you're an evening shower person. I almost always was an evening shower person because I used to be coming home from teaching hot sweaty yoga, and so I would want a nice shower before I would head to bed. But these days I've been doing my workouts in the morning, so after I do my workout, then I do my shower, and it's actually been a kind of a nice shift. So I'll probably use it for one of those showers. Let me know, you guys, if there's been any major changes in your schedule in terms of like your shower or your kind of like calm down period of the day, especially with everything that happened in 2020. I feel like a lot of people have made changes, some out of necessity and some just for the better. And like, you know, we're taking advantage of that ability to sort of pivot and change. So let's see what else we've got. I think there's definitely something else in here that is only included in the deluxe box. I have to dig into the bottom. There are a bunch of foozles there on top, and of course I now need to brush them off. I usually like when they include like a little layer to protect the book, whether it's a plastic bag or, you know, if they're trying not to use plastics, I understand, but like tissue paper. But I am always prepared these days to have to wipe things off. So this is a sunrise gratitude book. It says 365 morning meditations for joyful days all year long by Emily Silva, and it is a hardcover book, and it is a beautiful cover there with that like humpback whale breeching there, and it's actually kind of like embossed. You can actually see some like metallic gold accents on it. So let's see what it says. Start every day feeling refreshed, calm, and ready to be your best self. As the sun rises, it can be hard to motivate yourself to wake up and kick off your busy schedule, especially if you actually have to wake up and get going before the sun rises. But with this gorgeous book, you'll learn to heighten your mind's awareness so you have more time for self-discovery and self-care. Sunrise Gratitude features a collection of 365 guided meditations accompanied by lush photographs of nature that will lead your mind to a place of peace and joy. That sounds very Hygge. Breathe in love, gratitude, and happiness for a full day of wonder, and breathe out hate, resentment, and anger to let go of scarce thoughts that don't serve you well. Naturally relax your thinking and wake with a purposeful mindset for a tranquil daily routine. Take on the day with simple positive habits that will make you feel like a brand new you. So let's just take a look. So it's just a short little paragraph you can actually see for each of the days. So it's not going to take up a ton of your time. Really pretty like pages, kind of almost like a watermark. And then every once in a while, like at the beginning of the month, there is a nice like nature image. So I do okay with like books like this, especially if I just have them by my bed and, you know, it's kind of quick. It is actually dated. It's not like you just start on any day, but of course you can start on any day and then kind of overlap into the next year. And that's probably like the best way for me to do it instead of like trying to keep track. And then if you miss a day, like don't be hard on yourself. It's not really necessarily a big deal. That works better for me though than kind of just like flipping through and finding something. But this does seem like a doable like guided meditation for me to do. And it is something that I really need to do instead of getting on my phone immediately, because that's what I've been tending to do just for the last few years probably. I kind of roll over, look at all of my notifications. There's usually like an email that I feel like needs an immediate response, and often my response at that moment is not like the kindest or like the most eloquent or diplomatic as it should and could be. So I need to take that time to set my day with a positive intention, and then maybe after some coffee sit down to my computer and be able to respond to people kindly and a little bit more forgivingly, I think. So let's see, it says as the sun rises, they just repeated that paragraph for the most part. It says it will naturally calm your thinking as you learn to understand your mind in the morning for a tranquil daily routine. It does say that the value of this book is $18 because it is a hardcover. So that is like a good chunk of the value of the box. But otherwise, I feel like on this particular month, I was getting like close to my value. I probably got like my $52 worth, but maybe not much more above. And honestly, Hygge Box isn't like a bang for your buck box where you are going to get like a $100 value every month. It's really more about the curation and finding like useful items that you can incorporate into your life to bring that sense of Hygge into it a little bit more. So not my favorite box from them. I am really excited about this book in all honesty. This is probably one of my favorite items, as well as of course the shower steamer and that lovely scented candle for some calming aromatherapy. I think the Moon Brew is kind of interesting. I'll definitely give it a try. I think both of the treats, the granola and the cookie, sound delicious. I'm a little bit disappointed by the repeat of the car air freshener and the pencils, which aren't a repeat, but just like I don't necessarily use pencils a lot, so that was like the only like disappointing item to me. Let me know in the comments below though what you guys thought about this Hygge Box, what your favorite item was, what your least favorite item was, and if you enjoyed this video, you guys, please do give it a thumbs up. It would really mean the world to me, and hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.